Pistols, rifles, grenade launchers, missile launchers, and even the all-powerful railgun. In this series of episodes, we'll be going over the many guns you can buy throughout the Stanton system. In this first episode of our new review series, we'll be going over 3 weapons that are personal favorites of ours. I'm your host, Axel Grimwolf, and this is Privateer Time. The first weapon we have on today's list will be the Coda Pistol, which can be found at Scudder's in Grim Hex or Delamar's Conscientious Objects in Levski. The Coda has a revolver-style 6-chamber loaded with 50 caliber ballistic rounds, with a slow rate of fire of only 180 rounds per minute and having an effective range of 100 meters, allowing it to pose a serious threat to anyone, be it in close quarters or at a great distance. The Coda can be modified with size 1 attachments for optics, underbarrel, and the barrel itself. There are a decent number of attachments for this size group, allowing for a fantastic variety of personalization. Now, this hand cannon of a sidearm is one we've come to refer to as a privateer's best friend, though the company describes it as, often called the Costa Arms hand cannon. The Coda can end an engagement with a single 50 caliber round. Although the substantial power can make the Coda's recoil hard to handle, and considering its limited magazine size and substantial kick, sustained fire is highly discouraged. Now, this pistol has been a favorite for myself and most of my crew to use. While I have been known to use other sidearms, I've always returned to this one due to its sheer power and accuracy. It's the type of sidearm for those who like to live by the golden rule, 1 shot, 1 kill. The second weapon on our list is the C54 submachine gun from Gemini. This weapon has certainly become a favorite for our troublemaking cameraman Tataru. It can primarily be found at Scudder's in Grim Hex or Centermass, which has 2 locations, one located in New Babbage on Microtech, and the other one on Area 18 of ArcCorp. The C54 submachine gun has a cartridge-style clip with 50 rounds of 10mm ballistic rounds. It can fire at a rate of 1,100 rounds per minute, and has an effective range of 35 meters. And just like the Coda, the C54 supports size 1 attachments for optics, underbarrel, and the barrel itself. This weapon is described by Gemini as easy to handle and beautiful to behold with its purple accented styling. The C54 is a sleek, precise, balanced SMG from Gemini. Its lightweight polymer frame and ergonomic design makes it ideal for close quarter engagements. The C54 is capable of firing 10mm rounds on full auto to provide maximum support and target saturation to ensure that any engagement ends quickly. This weapon is perfect for those who like to spray a hail of bullets on their enemy in close quarter engagements. Its high rate of fire and tight clustering makes it perfect partner for anyone, like our cameraman has mentioned before, who likes to get up in their enemies' faces and fill their target with an abnormal amount of lead, all without having to rely aiming down their sights. It truly is a spray and pray weapon. Now, to finish off this episode, we're of course going to have to end things with a bang and use the favorite tool of any privateer's toolkit, the Scourge railgun from Apocalypse Arms. This bad boy rocks a side-loaded cartridge-style clip with 5 rounds of 20mm tungsten rounds, with an incredibly slow rate of fire, only 60 rounds per minute, but it has a devastating range of 200 meters. And the only attachment points for this weapon that we're aware of at this time is based on its advertising stats for its size 4 underbarrel. Although we've been able to find an attachment for it as of yet, we're sure one will be released sooner or later to help make sure this incredibly destructive weapon is even more destructive in the proper hands. Now, the company describes it as equally devastating to large threats and hostile vehicles, This shoulder-mounted railgun from Apocalypse Arms uses electromagnetics to deliver its payload accurately over great distances, making it the Scourge of land, air, and space. The Scourge railgun is the type of weapon that's perfect for breaking into a ship that you've locked yourself out of, or simply blowing one up. It's proven to be a great asset that functions like a Swiss Army knife for privateers, and while it has a long charge time to fire just one round, it can have both devastating consequences or incredibly rewarding, depending upon who or what you're aiming at.
Hey, thanks for watching. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and that bell icon to stay up to date with our videos. Until next time, remember your local bounty hunters are an excellent source of sodium, so fly fast and laugh into the stars.